What up, Leo? Leos. I cannot believe y'all let Aries beat y'all in the views. I'm like, what the hell, Leo? But it did happen. I mean, let me see. Sagittarius even beat y'all. So the Sag came in with I can't remember. I think it was like 247 views. Then I think what was it? Aries came in. Can't remember what the views were. And then Leo. I think Leo, y'all had like 97 views. I was like, not the Leos that be in my inbox talking about you ain't did a video. You ain't did this. What you have against the Leos? You treat the Leos. I'm like, what? 97 views. I got to go back and look at that. I must be off with the count, Leos. I must be off with have to be off with the count. But you know what? Maybe y'all had a bad month last month. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. But I don't want not another one of y'all in my inbox talking about you ain't do the Leos. We want to be first, blah blah this and that. I want to hear that. I want to hear Save it, Leos. So let's get into your December reading, Leos. Let's see what's going on with you. Leos, the thing about it is I definitely feel like there is some travel that is coming in for a lot of you. Now, this may be taking classes. This may be for work. I feel like there's this little downtime where maybe you can just catch your breath. For some of you, this may be literally a week of just like before you have to start packing again. So for some of you, there's definitely some travel that is going to be coming in. This could have to do with work. This could have to do with education. Some of you may be teaching, but it is showing that there's a lot of movement that's going to be coming around, even for 2020. So if you're not normally a person who travels, because even last year, a lot of you, there was a lot of travel in your cards. If you're not a person who likes to travel, then this may not pertain to you. But if you work in a field where you are moving around or there's a possibility, go ahead. You might want to go ahead and buy you a new suitcase in case the other one got beat up last year. I do feel like there's conflict that's coming in. And it feels like more than one person. So kind of watch your back, Leos. This could be miscommunication. I saw the moon card earlier when I was kind of pulling just some cards out. And this could be people keeping secrets, doing things behind your back. So for a few of you, you may be dealing with some people that are bringing some conflict your way. Maybe they haven't come completely out with it. So they could be kind of testing the water, like poking you a little bit here and there, but they haven't really made a strike yet. So for some of you, choose your battles wisely is kind of what I get. If you don't have to go into the conflict with these people, then, don't do it, especially if they're not worth your time. But for some of you, there may be this issue of having to go ahead and get into some type of verbal altercation. For some of you, I feel like this is even like emails. This might be even social media beef where, you clicking on there and you sharing a post that's an innuendo and they got to figure out if you're talking about them, and then they share posts and then you're like, is that bitch talking about me? It's almost like I feel like somebody's not coming out to the front with the fight, with the beef. It's like you got to figure out, are they talking about me? Is this about me? And then this could be you too posting something. This is so un-Leo like. Most Leos is like, fuck you and let me stab you. But for some of you, this is like, I don't really want to put your name, so I'm just going to go ahead and post this. Are you dealing with people that are doing this to you, Leos? Should be interesting. I'm going to have to keep an eye on my Leo friends' social media. Definitely feel like there's conflict coming in. Be really careful about fake friendships. Some of you, I feel like, are going to be stabbed in the back by people that you trust, because we get a tower moment, and this keeps coming up even with the pre-shuffle. Which means that for some of you, you really, if you're thinking you're having a friendship that's on a solid foundation, you may be finding out that it's going to be rocked a little bit coming into the new year. Some of you may be looking at people a little bit differently that you were breaking bread with or dealing with. For some of you, check your things around your house. Sorry, you guys. I don't know who this is that keeps calling, same number. I feel like there could even be something with shaking in the house. I don't know if this is a cracked foundation. Some of you may live in a place where there could be earthquakes or tremors. Normally don't see stuff like that, but I get that there could be something where there is some type of issue with either a foundation or a structure. Now, this doesn't have to be a physical house. For some of you, this could be a spiritual house. Maybe this is people that you deal with. Um, if you, this is spiritual family, some of you may have some issues coming in with people that are connected to you in the spiritual nature. A lot of times, it could be like I said, not in the physical, but maybe in the spiritual. And I'm trying to connect to it. But I feel like there's a shock that's coming. Some of you may feel like there's a shock and it may affect your money a little bit. If you have businesses, make sure that if you are burning any type of candles, or you have things in there, shelves that are up that need to be secured, there could be some things that end up breaking or falling apart. For some of you, if you're workers or you're dealing with other workers, you may even want to check around your house or your businesses to make sure that people aren't leaving things in your dwelling that could cause some type of negative energy coming in. Because I get a lot of conflict, but I also get a lot of deception. So if you're living with somebody that is a worker or whatever, you're having beef with them, you might want to be a little bit careful about what you eat. You might want to check your house a little bit, clean it, make sure that nothing is being left behind that causes some type of issue with you. Will not apply to you if you do not practice things like that. If you do not deal with people like that, you don't have to worry about it. All right, Leos? Leo. Anything else? Some of you, I feel like, have been in this rut and you're coming out of this energy. It is showing new work, new jobs coming in. So for some of you, you may be thinking about expanding a business. Some of you may be opening a business. I feel for a few of you that you're taking on another thing. This could be getting hired for another job where somebody's like, well, I need you to come work over here. Do you mind? And it's like, okay, let me go ahead and pick this up for the new year. Some of you may be going into some type of entrepreneurship where it's like, I'm going to go ahead and expand my business, or I'm going to open something else to it. But I do get a lot of expansion and some hard work that's going in, something that's going to take some time. Some of you, definitely, there is a move that's coming in, whether this is a house move or a business move. If you are moving and looking at a location for a business, please check the structure. Please make sure that everything is solid, that the foundation is solid before you start your business. Make sure you cleanse it, spiritually cleanse it, get it blessed, whether you use a priest or rabbi or whatever you deal with. Get it blessed to bring in good energy, because I keep getting something with a foundation of a building. For some of you, this is you moving, trying to create a business, but you need to make sure that space is clear. Do the same thing too if you're moving into a home. Okay, Leos? Let's go ahead and bring you down for the shuffle. Let me see. And the shirt is right. I am not bossy. Well, most days I am not bossy. Cannot guarantee that I'm like this all the time, because we all have our boss moments. Right, Leo? Definitely show some of you are going to be moving, getting a new house. You could be purchasing property that's coming up. Some of you are using this to build a home or build a business. There could be some conflict with this, so make sure that you read your contracts before you sign anything, any type of paperwork. Some of you might be having some issues with a business. I do see new adventure. So for some, this is a new start. This is like, okay, let's do this. Leos. Definitely see independence. Some people not wanting to depend on other people. Okay, so we have, what is this? The 9 of Wands. Some of you have been in a fight. Ace of Cups could have to do with work, business. Let's see, co-workers. 5 of Cups. Things maybe not turning out the way you want. 2 of Coins. Some of you are juggling. Could be starting another business or expanding business. Ace of Cups. We got new love coming in. Let's see. 7 of Blades. Some of you may be competing with somebody for love. Maybe you're trying to hold on to somebody. Somebody else is trying to hold on to them. We got 9 of Blades. Sleepless nights. Let's see. 5 of Wands. Conflict. Some of y'all are not sleeping because of conflicts with other people. Ooh, 5 of Blades. Some of y'all are really going into a fight this month, Leo. Let's see. Page of Blades. Finding out something, the truth in something that may not make you happy. Wheel of Fortune. Let's see. And one more. Let's see. Knight of Cups. Some of y'all are going to be connecting with some young buck or young bucket. Let's see. Could be falling in love, and there's an age difference with this person. You're younger or older than they are. Leo, Leo, Leo. So the first cards for Everyday Enchantment Tarot, and this is the Doreen Virtues Angel deck. Well, I guess we can't say that anymore because she took her name off of everything, right? So what is it? Radcliffe? I can't remember the name of the other co-author. Let's see. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Doreen just wants to complicate shit. Make all the cards, and now we can't use a name on them. Alrighty. We got 5 of air. Leos, y'all are fucking fighting this month. Knight of air with an air sign. Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Page of Pentacles over money. 4 of Wands over a business or over a house. Ego. They're worried about their money. Ace of Cups. We got love. Let's see. 2 of Pentacles. Somebody is pulled in 2 fucking directions. King of Pentacles, this is a hardworking person. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's get into it. So first of all, Leo, some of y'all are playing tug of war. We got, let's see. It's tug of war. We got 2 of Pentacles. And both of them keep falling by the Ace of Cups. Somebody that you love, somebody that you're in a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could be platonic for some of you. Now, this could be really a friend, a family member or something, but I feel like there's tug of war. Like you're pulling, somebody else is pulling. You're pulling, somebody else is pulling. If this is not the case, then this could be somebody doing this to you. It's like, I want to be with you, but, you know, I got somebody else on the side, or I need to do this, but. So I feel for some of you, this is definitely tug of war over a person. I don't know. This could be 2 women fighting over a man, or 2 men fighting over a woman. Won't apply to everybody, but for some of you, there's a lot of conflict going on with a relationship. There's third party trying to cause interference in a relationship. Whether this is you doing this to somebody else or somebody doing this to you, third party interference. Now, we get a lot of conflict. We got the 5 of Wands, and then we got the 5 of Blades. And where do we have it up? And then we got the 5 of Blades again, twice, different deck. So we got a lot. Look at all this. This is chaos. This is people like, what the fuck? Leos? Just set them bitches on fire, Leos. Don't waste your air. For some of you, you could be dealing with air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. If not, you could be dealing with somebody who's really mouthy, very bold, very direct. They may challenge you about what they say. So there could be some conflicts or arguments that are going in for some of you. Now, I would say if you're coming out, this energy is good, but the cards are showing for a lot of you, you're in the midst of this energy, or you're going to be walking into this chaos. Now, we got knives and shit over here. So we got the Leo. The Leo is coming out with these sticks. Now, you know, the stick's pretty sturdy, but we got this air sign coming out with a knife, which means that the air sign ain't fucking around, you guys. So if you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, don't turn your back. That son of a bitch gonna try to stab you in the back. That's what we do too. So let me quit because of course I'm Libra, and I got, oh my God, I got about six Leos that I'm close to. So I'm just gonna sit back. It won't be me with the knife, I swear. I might sit with the machete. And if you need me, Leos, I'll come in with the machete on fire. But I can tell you right now, I ain't fighting with none of y'all. But some of y'all got some shit that's going on. Some people. It's more than one person. It's more than one person. Somebody's leading this. Somebody is, they're pissed. Somebody is, they're plotting and they're leading this. And there's other people that are coming in. And Leo is fighting. And Leo is pulling in people too. So it's not like you fighting by yourself, Leo. You pulling in your group of people too. It's like, fuck this shit. We got the dogs, everything. What is it? German Shepherds. Some of y'all might have a German Shepherd and y'all even sicking the dog in on the fight. So it's a food fight in a German Shepherd. I'm pretty sure the air sign is going to throw the potatoes at the dog so the dog can eat and so that they can try to stab you with the knife. But y'all coming in strong, Leos. Okay. We got some shit going on. And of course, Leos, it's never easy with y'all. It's never freaking easy. Some of you, I feel like, because we got 2 cards with the 5 of Swords, you really got some conflict that's coming in. You're into a fight. Some of you may already know you're in a fight. Some of you this may be new to you, but it's okay. It's okay, because I feel like for some of you, you're coming out victorious with it. Now, you may be beat up a little bit. There may be some disappointment. You may have some people that really let you down because it's showing something not turning out the way you wanted it. And for some of you, you may find out a truth, because we did have that. Where is it? The Page of Swords. This is about discovering something. It's almost like, well, I wasn't really looking for it, but the truth is coming out. And sometimes with the Page of Swords, this is not always a positive truth. Now, in this situation, with all this conflict going on, I feel like some of y'all are going to find out something that is really going to kind of piss you off. And it's showing with this Knight of Wands. Is it 9? 9 of Wands. That some of you are having people that are talking behind your back or trying to do something to you. Now, you're still standing. You're a little beat up. You might be a little disappointed with some of the shit that's going on, but it's showing that you're still standing. If I was y'all, I'd take that crutch and knock the shit out of a couple of people while you sitting up there walking by them. That's just me. But I mean, you do what you have to do. Spirit is saying choose your battles wisely. Don't let no air sign get in your head, because we sit up there be trying to knock everybody out. But it is showing for some of you, you're coming out of this a little bit beat up, feeling almost like you're a little bit drained. So you could be dealing with some people that are really kind of riding you right now. Now you're standing. Remember that, Leo. You're standing. You're not on the ground. You're not on your knees. You actually got back up. You got a good arm. You got a good leg. You can still do some shit. Now for some of you, there is sleepless night. There is some worry. Some of y'all might be popping some pills, taking a little NyQuil or something to help you go to sleep, some Somas or Ambien or whatever it is that is your poison. This person has a razor blade on their chest. Now, this is protection. So somebody may be in spiritual. They may be trying to protect themselves. They may have a necklace that they don't take off. This is somebody that may be praying and knowing that they have to protect themselves. This could be somebody too. We got a pug. We got a pug looking at this person like, what's wrong with you? What's going on? What we need to do? I'm not a German Shepherd, but let me know what we need to do. So some of you could have an animal that's trying to comfort you or trying to be there for you because they sense that something is not right. Pay attention to how your animals are reacting around you or reacting around other people, because they sense things. Sometimes they tell you when people are no good because they sense the fuckery that comes around with people. So some of you may be dealing with a person that has an animal that is a little bit different around you or a little bit different around them. And it's because this person is stressed. They can't sleep. They're overthinking. Now, I feel like this could be some financial issues. We got the 7 of Swords. This is either somebody stealing or they're trying to, they could be taking things to sell because they need money. Somebody could be really stressed about their financial situation. Like, things are not working out for me. I need to go ahead and get some money. For some of you, the way these kids are looking at this person, you may even notice. So if you have something that is really valuable, you might want to pay a little bit closer attention to it, because you may have somebody who's coming in that's trying to take things. And it could be because they're in a very harsh way. This person is stressed, and it could be because of their financial and things are not maybe going their way. Now, if this is not them, this could be you. You could be stressing. You could be worried about your money. And I know a few Leos that when that dollar sign or that bank account gets too low, they wild out. So some of you may be worried about somebody trying to steal something from you. And you could be having a hard time sleeping because you're worried about somebody taking something away from you. I will say you need to go ahead and watch things, because with the Page of Swords, this is a discovery. Some of you may find out that somebody is taking some money from you. Somebody is doing something behind your back, or somebody is trying to steal something from you. Doesn't necessarily have to be money. Could be a friendship, could be something else. But it is showing that some of you are going to be dealing with somebody that is coming, they're being a little shady. They're being a little sneaky. 7 of Swords is really one of those cards where it's like, okay, watch your back, because this person is doing this, and it could be right in front of you, but maybe you're not seeing it. This woman's eyes are covered. So either she's stressed, she's worried, she can't see what the problem is, or she doesn't want to see what the problem is. And for some, like I said, this is a money issue. Somebody is doing without, not having enough. Now, it is showing, if this is you, there is new money coming in. There's a job. Now, I will say that some of you may have an opportunity to work two jobs, or it may be two opportunities that are coming in. I feel for a lot of Leos, there's more than one opportunity. Like I said, some of you could be trying to start a business. You could be looking at commercial sites. You may actually even get hired on somewhere where you're dealing with real estate, because I see a lot of land and property. So some of you could be looking into real estate, getting certified in real estate, or actually looking for commercial property to start businesses. Some of you are expanding, and I feel like putting yourself in a limelight. I don't get the star card or the 8 of Wands, which normally shows me social media, but I feel for some there's this big push towards putting yourself out there in the limelight. Now we got the ego card, and it comes in right under the 7 of Swords. The ego card is worry about not having enough money, and somebody could be so far up in their ego that they don't even understand the solution. It's like, okay, I need money, but I got to do some things that maybe I don't want to do to get the money. Now, I mean, sometimes we all have to do that. I mean, shit, there was a time when I was a single parent. If I had to put on stilettos and the G-string and go strip, I was going to do it because I had to take care of my kids. So this could be somebody that's putting themselves in a situation where it's like, I'll do anything to make money, to do what I need to do to put myself in a better position, or to put my family in a better position. No judgment here. Like I say, I think everybody at some point in life has been there. Some of us are still there. So the thing is, if you're not going to get arrested for it and shit, if it's something illegal, please do not post it in the comments. I don't want to hear nothing about selling nothing and having this nothing. Don't post anything in the comments. You don't have to share that with me, okay? But for some of you, you may be in a situation where you are doing some things that are unethical or illegal because of money. Because this is worry. This is worry about money. So if this is not you, this could be dealing with somebody that this is their energy, where it's like, I need the money. I'll do whatever I need to do to get this money, because they're worried about being able to take care of themselves. This card, it says it's a false sense of entrapment, and it's because somebody is so focused on the financial aspects of it that if the money is not there, they freak out. It's like they could have $1,000 in their bank account, but to them, that's just the same thing as having $1. So they're freaking out. So if this is not your energy, this could be somebody else that you're dealing with, and they're feeling like that something has to be taken for them to have this. So if you're sharing bank accounts with somebody, or roommate or whatever, and you start to notice that some money is coming, you might want to go ahead and sever that account, so that it could end up ruining your friendship with somebody. I definitely feel like there is a solution to the problem, whether this is for you or the person, because we do have that there's a job, there's money coming in. Page of Pentacles is showing that there is some money that's going to be coming in. This is good news about money. So if this is you, Leo, feeling like there's not enough there, there's a new job coming in and there's good news about money. And for some of you, you're using this money either to buy some type of commercial real estate, or to get you an apartment or a house. So if you're struggling and you feel like, okay, I need to move, but the money is not there, maybe I need to siphon a little money out of the bank account. And shit, I did that when I was going through my divorce. I'd take a little bit of money out the bank account every month because I knew I was going to have to get a place. So if you're doing that, it is showing that you're going to land on your ground, on your foundation. Some of you are definitely moving. There's a new home. There's a new business that's coming in, and there's good news about money, which means that it's going to take care of this. For some of you, you definitely, either you had to put a stop to somebody taking money from you so you could have more money to do this, or either you had to take some money from the side so that you could have money to do this. Now, the ego card is saying false sense of entrapment, which means that this person, there's solutions. There's solutions to get this money. If this is stress, this is staying up at night, worried about the finances, this card is saying there's solutions. You're worried, but Spirit will bring in opportunities for you to see something straight. And then we got the Ace of Coins, and we got the Page of Coins. We got a job and money coming in. So if you're a Leo that's in really good standing and you don't have to worry about this, peace to the Middle East with you, because it's showing that your money's good, your money's coming in. If you're dealing with people around you that are struggling with money, they may need your help. They may not know how to tell you this. There may be some things where they're taking money because of that. For some of you, if you're overspending, please curtail your spending, because it's showing for a lot of Leos, you're bringing in money, but it's like you got a hole in your hand. You're spending it too much. You're spending it too fast, especially if you're trying to move. If you're trying to do something that requires money, then it's showing that you need to slow down, because for some of you, it may come to a point where you have to do something that you really don't want to do to get this money in when you already had this money. So watch your bank accounts if you're dealing with other people that are overspending. If you have a partner that's spending too much money, then it's time to have a talk. Look, we're trying to build a house. We're trying to start a business. I need you to stay out the bank account, or we need to restructure our account so that I can make sure we have money to do what we need to do. If this is you with a spending problem, you need to put yourself on a budget and start putting money to the side, especially if you're trying to move, get a house, apartment, or whatever, or you're trying to either, even start a business, looking for commercial real estate. Some of you, it definitely is showing that you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius person. Now, with this fell on top of this card. This person could be the one that's struggling with finances. This could be a son, a daughter, a family member, a friend, somebody that may need the help. It is showing that this person normally is a hard worker. So I don't feel like you're dealing with somebody that is lazy. I feel like somebody really is putting in a lot of time, but they could be stressed and saying, I'm working, but I'm not making enough money, or the money is not coming in. And this could be the issue of needing more money because it's just not coming in for them the way that they want it to. If this is not a person, this could be your energy where it's like, I'm working, and the money is not coming in, but it is showing that it will come in because we have opportunities that are coming your way. New job, good news about money. For some of you, this is getting a good job, making pretty decent money, getting some type of bonus at a job. This could even be promotion for a few, but I feel for some, this is like a brand new job. It's showing learning something, doing something more challenging. So some of you could be getting on-the-job training that opens up the door for more financial gain for you. And I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune moving towards a really good payday. Now, for a few, let's get back to love real quick. Some of you are going to be making a love connection, and it could be somebody of a different race, different culture, but I definitely feel like there's some type of age difference between you and this person. We got a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio person who's younger. They're showing as a knight. So if you're an older Leo, you could be dealing with a water sign who's coming in a little bit younger, and there may be a difference there. It doesn't have to be race or culture. It could be just the age. Be open to it. Some of you are definitely, you may not look your age, and you may be attracting younger people, which is cool. Age is just a number. For some of you, I feel like you may have to struggle with that to get past it. It's like, I don't want to do this because, people are going to talk. But the thing about it is, it looks like for a few of you, you have a really good connection that's going to be coming in. It looks like either you care about this person or this person cares about you. Now, if you're married, this could be a temptation that's coming in. If you don't want the temptation, then you have to be the one to kind of put a stop to it, because maybe this young person is not really understanding boundaries or respect when it comes to a relationship. For some of you, this could be even an affair or a fling that's going to be coming in. So, get in where you fit in with that. If you're single, don't let age be a deterrent. If you're married, tighten up on your business, because you may be starting some type of fling or affair with somebody who's younger. Now, if they're not younger than you, this could be a switch in age difference with you and them. Whatever it goes, I don't feel like the person is leaving their partner. So if you're dealing with somebody who's married or you're married, I don't feel like you're trying to divorce your partner to be with this person, or they're trying to leave their person to be with you. This could just be an affair or an fling that comes in. Now, if you're single, it looks like it has potential. Ace of Cups. With somebody young, I don't see anything that's saying that it can't work, because if there's no obstacles to it other than you thinking the age difference is an obstacle, then you know what? Go for it. I mean, shit. I'm 52. 30-year-old men be chasing me, and every now and then I turn around and I chase them back. I mean, I got a bad hip and a knee, Takes me a little while to catch them, but every now they feel sorry for me. They slow down so I can kind of catch them a little bit. But you understand how it is, Leo. It is what it is. It's life. Live life. If you're able, if you're single and this is something that you want to try, do it. Do it. Shit, it might be a good way to pass away with a smile on your face. Chasing a young person, huh? So let's see. Touch Shit Tarot. What we got for Leos? What we got for Leos? What is the message Leo needs to hear? Leos, I will say, keep your protection and your prayers up this month because it looks like y'all got a shit fest of fighting that is going on. Whether you see it yet or you don't, there's some stuff that's going on behind your back, and you might be in the midst of it before you even know what it is. So watch your back. Watch your back, Leos. Fakeness is around you. Leo, Leo, Leo. Let's see. All right. All right. The only thing getting between you and your next step in life is pride. The effort it takes to stay stuck is preventing you from applying yourself to a new venture. It doesn't matter what you do right now. Just make a choice in order to move on. So it looks like some of you have a new adventure or venture that is going to be popping off. Now, you may need help from other people. It may involve other people. It may involve compromising. And some of you may have an issue with that. You may not want other people to have to come in and help you, or even work in partnerships with people. But it is showing that for some of you, you could be dealing with people that are going to bring new energy into your life, or this could be a really good adventure for you. Spirit is saying, don't get stuck in one way of thinking. If there's something that other people can open the door to or help you with, be open to that help. Let's see. Your planned course of action at this time is reckless, dangerous, or unnecessary. You are only behaving this way for external validation from your peers. The glory you perceive will be short-lived and unfulfilling. Consider another choice that reflects your true desire. Okay, some of this is showing in the fight. If you're fighting because you feel like you need to be validated or you need to be on the top of the hill beating on your chest, Spirit is saying that you might be able to do that for 2 minutes, but it won't be fulfilling for you. So you got to pick your battles wisely and say, is this going to make me feel better? Is what I'm doing going to actually help me get to where I want to be? It is showing that some of you may be participating in some fuckery because you think you're going to get some big charge out of it, but you're not. So it could be a waste of energy. If you're going around something, going all around and wasting your energy and doing it in a roundabout way, it may be something that at the end of the day is just a waste of time and energy for you. It's saying that maybe you need to consider another choice or another way of exerting your authority or getting your point across. Like I was saying with this, the Facebook things, you're not really calling people out or they're not really calling you out. We're just going back and forth. And are they talking about me? Are they talking about me? I don't know. Let me message and talk to them or post something so that it'll answer their post, and they may not be talking about you. You may be actually burning your energy on bullshit. So it is saying that whatever your course of action or your plan is, it's reckless, it's dangerous, it's unnecessary. Some of y'all are burning energy in a way that you don't really need to burn. It's not smart. It's not smart for you, and it's not going to give you what you want in the long run. So you need to reevaluate and figure out, what do I need to do to get the results to make me feel what I need to feel in less of a exertion of energy. Because for some of you, you're exerting way too much energy and you're not getting anything out of it. All right, Leos, love you much. Keep your goddamn sticks up. Get ready. Do what you got to do, Leos, but be smart about it. Don't let somebody outthink you because you're getting caught up in your emotions. Definitely be smart, Leos. All right, you guys, I love you. And if you need me, I got my machetes. I got 6 of them and they're all ready, Leos. For my people, I come right and I come strong. All right, you guys.